Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I want to tell you that I finally found out how gang stalkers turned my mind against me. So they do this thing where they get you very tired, and when you're tired, your mind becomes more susceptible to influence. So I'm gonna give you an example of this thing that happened. So I was giving change to a customer, and it was like $3 and something. I was already tired, and as soon as I said 3, a gang stalker yelled 4. So in like half hour, I had to give change to someone, and I noticed that the change was wrong because I always count the change twice before I give it out, and it wasn't the same that it was in the receipt. And then I was like, okay, that's weird. So I made sure that the change was correct, and I went in my head, and then I was 1, 2, 3. But instead of I said 3 in my head, but there a thought came up that said 4. So when I was in that state of mind, when I said 3, my subconscious mind thought 4. So then I was like, okay, that's weird. Well, days passed by, and the voices that I was hearing, I figured that they were in my subconscious mind. I will tell you why later in a better video. I just want to tell you guys how they turned my mind against me. So just like they did with the numbers, they did with my subconscious mind. So I thought to myself, my subconscious mind, and then I had the thought, gang stalkers. I swear to God. So whenever I was saying my mind was actually giving power to the gang stalkers when I said they want me to hurry up. So then they would be my subconscious mind, the inner voices. When gang stalkers were doing things to confuse me, I used to think they want me to get confused. And guess what? My subconscious mind worked that to be true. My mind paid attention to the gang stalkers because my mind considered the gang stalkers to be my subconscious mind. That's how they make your mind to do things. When they do things to hurry up, you will have the thought, they want me to hurry up. And they, to my mind, was the gang stalkers. But the gang stalkers were also my subconscious mind. So the inner voices would behave like they were gang stalkers themselves. Well, I fixed that. I will tell you the story another time. But I fixed that, and I had to literally rewrite my entire subconscious train of thought. And it's fine now. The gang stalkers my mind doesn't focus on the gang stalkers anymore. They have nothing on me anymore. And the reason that I wanna say this right now is because remember that I told you guys that I got stopped by the cops twice, and none of them checked me for an insurance card? Well, I realized I had a memory when a while ago, when my coworkers, while I was in this state of mind, my coworkers were like, oh, they were talking about insurance. They were like, oh yeah, the fine of insurance is only like $300. So if I don't have insurance, I'm gonna be saving those $300 every month. So then it just dawned on me yesterday. I was like, shit, the reason that the cops haven't asked me for an insurance card is because they want me to have a car accident, so I will lose my car, so that I will lose everything. So what I have to do, and well, gang stalkers, how they work is that they make you produce thoughts. They will pretty much tell your subconscious mind what to do to you. That's how they work. I'm gonna make a video on how that works. It explains everything. So they did things that were intended to make me have the thought. They want me to hurry up. They want me to hurry up. Because there was like a truck in the freeway, and then it had it drove right in front of me, and then it put its hazard lights on. And then when it did that, I did have the thought, they want me to hurry up. So then that thing that they did wasn't done only once, but it has been done several times. And guess what happened when I was at the mountains? I was driving to Calexico through the mountains, and right on the most dangerous part of the road, they were doing the same thing, where they stopped and they turned the hazard lights on. And guess what? My subconscious mind was supposed to tell me, hurry up, so that I would drive faster. And the thing is that in the past, I used to drive faster. I did used to drive faster, but it dawned on me when I figured out how this thing works. So then guess what? I slowed down, and now I am driving extra carefully. So I know that that's the truth now, because I finally understand how gang stalking works. And you don't have to believe me, but if you are a target and you're getting followed and you're hearing voices, and the voice is acting like it's a gang stalker, be very careful with your thoughts. Be very aware of what you think to yourself, because when you say, they want me to do this, they want me to do that, and the voice in your mind is acting like it was a gang stalker, it is because your mind has been turned against you. Your subconscious mind is a gang stalker, and you have to turn it back. So you have to have the thought, my subconscious mind is only controlled by me. And not only that, but the voices that follow the narrative of gang stalking, you have to ignore them and overwrite them. If you're a target, just know that whenever you hear a voice, you can change the voice by having another thought on top of the voice. So if you are a normal person that hasn't been gang stalked, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. But if you're a target, try doing this. Just go say whatever, just begin mumbling whenever a gang stalking voice is talking in your head. And then you will notice that the voice of the gang stalking will change into what you were mumbling. This is gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna make me look insane, but I have to post it anyways. Gang stalking makes you rewrite your perceptions like all the time. And that is because gang stalkers represent now your subconscious mind. So they get the power to rewrite your perceptions. Because you unknowingly gave that power to them. That's why they can say things and you will hear them as your thoughts. So whatever they whisper, you will hear as a thought. Because you have been conditioned and manipulated into having your mind give them or have gang stalkers represent your subconscious mind. So the first thing that you have to do is rewrite who's in charge of your subconscious mind. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. I don't hear the voices anymore. My mind works normally now. And nothing that the gang stalkers do actually make any change in my mind. Like, I'm back to normal. And that solved the problem. That took away everything that the gang stalkers were able to do to me. They can't do that anymore. I will elaborate on that later. I just wanted to post this here. And I have so much to talk to you guys about. This is insane. Bye.